fast. So this is Thursday breakfast. So stay tuned. Mega love shout out to all my members, to all my new subscribers who subscribe my channel, and to all my new subscribers who subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for believing my channel. And of course, to my generous donators, thank you so much, and always send super chat and sending my PayPal. You know, breakfast is the best, is the most important meal for the day. So you have to eat breakfast. Sometimes, you know, part of diet, some people, they just escape breakfast, okay? So I need milk. I need egg. I need cheese. And then bread. I will make French toast, and then with sausage, and then cheese omelet. All right, so let me get some sausage. So this is brown and served original sausage patty. Okay, so you can get this in SNR. So this is really good. All right, so let me open this. I will show you guys. So this is how it looks. Okay, so this is not oily. So this is already cooked. Okay, all you need to do is just like brown in the pan, and that's it. No need to add oil or what. And this is one thing that I like, because this is not greasy cooked sausage patty. So I need 4, because, well, 2 by 2 by 2. So I need a pan. You know, sometimes guys, when you cook, your pan is, you know, the screw is loosened, so you have always check, okay, to avoid accident. So I always tight on this for sure. All right, so always have like this. This is what's this, Philip or screw? I think this is screwdriver. Now I let it thaw this because this is frozen. Can you see me, guys? Okay, so later the cheese. So this is the brand of cheese that I like. Okay, American Heritage. Okay, but guys, you know, if you're not into the cheese thing, you're gonna say, oh, this is pricey, because you know, this very small. How many? About 8 ounce, guys. You know the price here in the Philippines is 469. How much is that in dollars? About over $8, guys. Just this. Okay, but I like the taste because this is sharp cheddar cheese. This is really good when you make a cheese omelet. Okay, now hold on. Can you see me, guys? Okay, a little. I'm gonna move this a little. Ay, sorry. My goodness. Sorry for that. Ay. I need a mixing bowl. Of course, if you make French toast, always has a cinnamon powder. Now, it's time for me to reheat the pan. Just a low fire, guys, while making your base. I forgot to mention is butter. So I use local butter, guys. This is good. Magnolia. Okay. Wait, hold on. How can I? Hold on, guys, huh? Because you can't really see me. Anyway. Ay, nako, ayan na naman. So, I'm gonna show you guys. So, it's better to see like this. You can see my face. But later I'm gonna show you the base, okay? So, 2 eggs, okay? 1, uno, dos, okay? And then I need leche. You know, leche is milk. In Spanish, leche is milk. So this is the milk. The brand is, well, I don't want to mention the brand because I'm not an endorser of this, but I like American milk. So after you use your milk, always bring it back to inside the fridge so that the lifespan of the milk will last long. Okay, because you know they said best before, but sometimes if it's not really into the right place, it's easy to spoil. Okay, and then my food advice is don't put your milk on the door on the refrigerator. Make it sure that you know it's in the middle, okay, not in the door, because that's I noticed that the milk won't last long. It's easy to spoil while, especially if it's open, guys. So make sure that put it inside the refrigerator. No, not in the door. All right. That's the uh, kitchen tip for momushi, for everyone. So I would like to mega love shout out to DN3001 for sending a donation last night. So the amount, it doesn't really matter. It matters he sent donation to my channel. You know what, guys? Always make sure that you know the cumin and the cinnamon, it's almost the same color, especially if you pick ground cumin and ground cinnamon. Okay, always make it sure, because it happens to me when I already have milk, egg, and then I was not paying attention. I was rushing to make a breakfast. I pour the cumin. Cumin that's only good for making a curry. Oh my god, the smell. So I have to throw it and make it the new one. Or make it uh new one, I mean. Did I say new one? Okay. So here, about 1/4 or about 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, here. So my friendly whisk. Do like that. Smell, the cinnamon. I love the smell. So it's Thursday here in the Philippines. Now it's time for me to put butter on the pan. Not too much of butter, guys. Here. So my technique is, if I use butter to cook the bread, I don't spread butter anymore, because we don't want that too much dairy product in our food. What is that noise? So sometimes, if we're not aware of, oh yeah, I cook our breakfast, okay. This is served in brown, cooked sausage patty, okay. And then, of course, cheese omelette for breakfast, and then French toast. Also to be aware of what ingredients don't overpower, because if it's overpower, that's cause of illness. All right, so now I'm gonna do this, because I don't have a robot camera. So you're gonna dip this, okay? Dip, dip, dip. Okay, this is how it looks, and put it in the pan. Actually, I just cook this for Frank, okay? I'm not really into this kind of breakfast. Sometimes I eat, but you know, it's important to me is front breakfast. Now, I'll show you. Here you go. Okay, just a low fire, guys. Okay, back to me. How are you, MP? I think just only two patty, okay? Because I forgot there's only front to eat that. So if you have a leftover milk and egg, don't throw it because you're gonna use this to make a cheese omelet or ham omelet or any kind of omelet. But don't put some salt because there's a cheese. If you're gonna make a cheese omelet, don't need to add salt. Now, so if I don't use the stuff, I put it back in the fridge. Okay, less mess on the kitchen. So for those American, I have some tip, okay? If you want to live here in the Philippines for good, try some local product like butter. Because if you're gonna pick American or European butter, it's kind of a pricey, double or triple the price. Now, so try local product first. Which one? It's almost to the same of your brand, okay? Because well, it depends. If you have money, there's nothing wrong to buy stuff that, but if you are in the budgeting thing, you have to do like try some other product, okay? All you have to do, just pick the small one, okay? If you're not really good, then nothing to worry about that. So, but this one, for those American, here, this is the cheddar cheese that has in the store. You can get this in Robinson's supermarket or hypermarket. In Pure Gold, they don't have, or any supermarket, just only, or in Rostan supermarket, they have American Heritage sharp cheddar cheese. So I have to slice this. Here. I like the taste. Masarap. I love to eat cheese with grapes, especially grapes from Australia. It's so good. The green one or the red one. And of course our syrup is Mrs. Butterworth's. Okay. Now, while waiting for my bread is brown, so I have to table setting. Okay. Let's go to my table. So I'm multitasker. Ay. Okay, that's it. Wow, I love the smell of cinnamon, guys. So I will show you guys how it looks. So that's the thing, guys. I like a little brown and toast but soft inside. Okay. For those wives, serve with love, serve with smile. Okay. That's the best thing that we can uh, contribute to our husband. Okay, especially they work hard. Okay, always serve them freshly cooked breakfast, lunch, or dinner with smile, with love. So me, just simple breakfast. Maybe because I eat pork last night, so it's still in my system. So maybe I drink hot tea. So the last one that I cook is the omelette. So now I'm very attentive about this because I don't want to burn it. So guys, for those wants to suggest what kind of vlogging that you want me to do outside, or just let me know, guys. Put some suggestion on the comment section and I will read it that. Okay. Ay. Smell good. So I'm so happy that there's no, I think the Typhoon Ramil is already leave the Philippine area of responsibility. So now I can see the king, the Haring Araw, it's coming out. What's that noise? No internet? Okay. Okay. So guys, for those not yet watched my last night live streaming 12 midnight, so feel free to uh, um, replay that. Okay, I really appreciate if you replay. Hi Ronald, hello. I'm cooking breakfast because it's what time? It's 10:10 a.m. here in the Philippines. Actually, if I'm, just if I cook just Filipino breakfast, very simple. Coffee or hot tea and then bread, or the pandesal. I love malunggay pandesal. I'm good with that, or sometimes I eat rice, egg, sunny side up egg, and then dried fish. The dried fish, ready to eat. Because if there's a ready to eat dried fish, and really good because they already less the salty flavor. So you don't need to cover your nose because of the smell. So there's ready to eat dried fish in the supermarket. Check it out in SM hypermarket. They have. Because we Filipino, rice is life, okay? We eat rice breakfast, bread or pandesal, and then lunch is rice, and dinner is rice, okay? Sometimes, if there's no snack, we eat rice for snack, like with, of course, with meat or fish. But when you get older, you have to less eat rice, especially white rice, because white rice, it consume, or it gives you a high amount of sugar. It's okay, to eat red rice, black rice, and brown rice. But sometimes I'm not really used of eating brown rice because it's kind of a rough when you eat, when you chew. Because the I think that's the reason why they don't really remove the pulp. Okay, so this is it. It's ready. Okay, here. Later I will focus. Guys, so here's the thing. After you cook your sausage patty, no need to add oil or butter. Okay? So for those wants to visit Philippines, contact me if you want me to hire your personal cook or personal chef, just let me know. And I'm willing to work with you. But you have to pay me for that, okay? So I think my internet is not really clear. What do you think, guys? Now, you know the omelette cheese is so fast to cook. All right. Oh, so good. I'll show you guys so that you will see how good my breakfast is. Okay. To look the cheese. Okay. So let me bring this to the table. Okay. Yes, I remember the soul food you cook for your husband. I was like, yeah, it's she knows how to cook. Yes. What soul food? What soul food? You know what? First time I tried the colored green, oh my God, I really like it. And um, so maybe I just drink tea only. Hold on, guys. When I try, but the colored greens, I tried it can, okay, because we don't have colored green here fresh. So, oh yeah. The, so, um, I have two cans of colored green because one of my friend from New York, when first time he visited here in the Philippines, he bring me one of those colored green on can. What's this? The glory seasoned colored greens. So when I open the cabinet, oh my God, especially when I cook fried chicken, it's tempt me to, but I really hold on to what Frank said that, oh, we can eat that for a special occasion because just only two can that we have. Oh my goodness. So that's the thing. Oh my God, I really love. But there's on the can, there's a lot of water. So I tell to Frank, oh, you can drink or you can uh you know try that, and then he said yes, you can, but I throw it. Canned colored green are okay. I use the all bread. Yeah, that's the brand. But I mentioned to Frank that if it's fresh colored green, maybe the taste is better. Okay? Hold on, guys. Let me get my water. Hold on. No, it's okay. I just do a I eat water. Okay. No, I remember I have coffee, so I will drink coffee na lang. No, the taste will be the same. It takes too long to prepare fresh colored greens. Oh yeah. I noticed that on the can, you know, the stock they add on that, but Frank told me that that's only the leaves. But seriously, I like the colored green. First time I tried, I like it. Frank, what do you call that? The one that I made last night? You know, the pork meat with barbecue sauce.
Pulled pork. Barbecue pulled pork.
Pull.
Yeah, Pulled.
Okay, so last night, guys, I made a pulled
Pulled pork.
pull
Barbecue.
pulled pork barbecue. I pulled pork barbecue, right? Did I say it right? Okay. So that's I will eat that because I like it. So this is how it look, guys. Nako. Where's the bread? And then coffee. Perfect. So I'll show you guys here. Look. Okay. It looks good. Especially I use sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Masarap talaga. Hold on. Hold on, guys, ha. Let me bring this to my table. To my table. Guys, for those people that drink coffee, I will show you guys the coffee that I sometimes I'm not oftenly to drink coffee. Coffee Co. LA coffee means low acid. This one, guys, 3 in 1. See, it says here low acid. So this is ready to pour. Okay, now let's go to my table. So any question, guys? So now you can see it perfect. Yeah. Frank just smiled at me. You know, he said that he can see the little girl on me. Goodness. My goodness. So guys, you know, for those couple, especially newly wed, okay, like I mentioned a while ago, serve food with love. Cook food for your husband or for your wife also that, you know, freshly cooked, warm, and served with smile. And then after that, your husband, your wife will appreciate you and will tell, oh, thank you so much, sweetheart, for the food that you cooked for me. Okay? Don't tell your husband, don't, especially for those women, don't tell your husband, I don't cook, I don't clean. Okay? And especially your husband work 7 days a week. He deserves that kind of treatment from you. All right? Especially if you're not working. Listen to the word of Liliveth Tate because that's the truth. That's the facts, guys. If your husband will stick on you, then do the right thing for him. Especially if your husband do the right thing for you. So this is my personal spoon, okay? As you can see, guys, it's not just like other spoon. The handle is slim, okay? That is okay. That is so true, but it's hard to find modern women that will do like that. It's not Ronald. All you have to do, give your time. You know, give yourself time to find. There's a woman. Uh, there's a woman right for you. All you have to do is find it. Because sometimes we people, we want the instant result. We're not very patient to find the right, not only to find the mate, but in other aspect of our daily lives. We're not unpaid. We are so impatient. We're not patient for that. Now, So what I did is just half, okay, then guys, so remember breakfast is the important meal for a day, guys. Okay, you can eat meat, you can eat vegetable. It doesn't really matter if you eat lunch, just sandwich or what. Okay, light or dinner. The best breakfast is the best meal is breakfast. And then my advice, if you're in your country, get your passport, travel to other country. I'm sure there is one that um, willing to live and accept for who you are. Okay, first bite for 3 million people. Okay. Mm, I like the sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce. So masarap. Actually, the meat, because when during my birthday, I have a big size of the whole lechon or pork roast. So we just how many we are coming? 5, 7. Because some of the people that invited, they're not coming. So this is the leftover lechon. So I removed the skin and the fats, and this is what I made because Frank suggests. But it's good. First time I try, it tastes like Sloppy Joe. It's almost to Sloppy Joe. Masarap. What's that noise? Sounds like somebody's wearing a horseshoe. Last night I have a very interesting topic. I know a lot of Filipino and a lot of American can relate my breakfast. Filipino can relate coffee because most of Filipinos, coffee is like just like rice. And of course, American they eat bread with a pulled pork barbecue. This is how I look. It reminds me of my sister, my big sister, my third big sister. She said that every time that she take a picture, she always hold on the filter because she's, well, in a few years she said she's senior citizen. And then I told her, enjoy that kind of, the age that you're right now. Enjoy because some of people, they never reach on that age. Enjoy. Don't worry about the wrinkle or what because we all going that way. Okay? But sometimes, it's hard for them, to realize they're still in denial that they are no longer young. But me, I don't think that way. Because for me, it's given at the end of the day, I will be like that. My hair will no longer black. My hair will be white or gray, and my skin starts to wrinkle. So don't be conscious about that. That's literally normal happen to men and women. Okay. So I'm not conscious, to show online that this is how I look because this is my original face. I don't put makeup. Frank staring at me. Okay. Important, I'm everyday clean. I'm not smelly because it's not realistic, guys. It's like, uh, you know, like in 50s, 60s, when a wife, like in the West, they wake up in the morning cleaning the house, vacuum, they're wearing, the hair was so immaculate, they're wearing pearl and, the dress well, and then high heel. It's not a real life of a person or, of a wife. So I just shown the reality of life here on my show. I woke up like this, and of course, if I go to my regular show, of course, I don't really do the things that cooking breakfast or what. No, as long as okay, I don't need that because that is not reality of life. That's a fake reality. Actually, most of housewives, they when they wake up, sometimes their hair is not really fixed. Sometimes it's not yet combed. But me, I'm into that. When I woke up, I always, no matter what, I always fix my hair before I brush my teeth or I, gargle. I always fix my hair because my hair is long, so I don't really want to have a tangled hair. So my hair is always fixed. So I never experienced my hair was short. Never. Well, it's time for us, to buy breadcrumbs. What's the title of that song, Frank? That I don't know who sing the song. Uh, Never change the color of your hair. I love you the way you are. You know the
That's Billy Joel, ain't it?
Billy Joel. What's the title of that song? Never
I
change
love
the
you
color.
just the way
Oh
you are.
yeah, I love you just the way you are. I love that song. So for those men and women, you don't have to, change yourself so that, your husband or wife will impress or accept you. No, it's not love. Okay? As long as you know how to handle yourself, and of course, not only for yourself, of course, your partner. Okay? Because I don't know if you agree, but I do believe this. Man is the one who run the relationship. Okay, women for sex. Okay, but I don't know some. Yeah, it really bothers me. Somebody wearing a show horse and run. Tugrug, 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 tugrug. Well, on the next floor is the parking. They don't understand that there's so many people living in the second floor. So always, always, especially, there's nothing wrong to suggest that, because this is what I noticed. Some women are very, very immaculate, they're very sexy or what. But look at their, husband. Sometimes people don't know their husband. They will tell, is that your driver? I don't want to hear that. Really, I don't. Because for me, we're the same. Especially if your husband works 7 days a week. No, I don't want somebody will tell me, is that my driver? No, 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 no way. I will eat the chunk of this. Mmm, masarap. That's the main thing, that if you really pick the right one, not only she care or he care for self, then also you. There's something wrong with my internet connection, because sometimes in my other phone it's just like turning around. My goodness, so masarap. Anything you need? Are you good? Okay. That's the only problem when I eat this. Okay. Last night, I always have toothpick in my hand because my teeth is not really, it's okay if you have a gap teeth. It's easy to remove, but I have a hard time. And then I'm not satisfied about the toothpick. I use floss. That's the thing that it stick on your. That's why it names pull because you have to pull after you eat. It's already 1 hour. So guys, I won't stay long. So thank you so much, Ronald and MP, and mm, that's it for coming. Okay. So bye bye.